What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Hans. Remember, I am simply a dude on the internet. None of this is ever financial advice. And in today's video, we are going to cover some basics about Hex because there's lots of disinformation from our own community members, which isn't great to see. They tend to, maybe they think they know what they're talking about, but let's just cover some basics. I mean, we're on the hex.com website over here, and everyone in Hex should have read this at least once in their lives. There's some good information there, but let's cover some of the topics that I've selected here to go over, and I'm going to read it to you. So what if Hex smart contract breaks? Hex has 3 independent audits and have passed all of them with flying colors. It has never had any kind of a bug or a malfunction ever, right? So these forks aren't bugs, right? They're not malfunctions. These things are going to continue happening if you like it. Either you like it or you don't, but there's nothing you can do about it, right? It has 100% uptime and perfect operation since launch. And we can see that of all the other cryptocurrencies, ERC20s that trade on Hex, the only ones that are having a little bit of value and hasn't died yet are those that are immutable and do not need middlemen or fake DeFi to help them exist, right? All you need with Hex and the derivatives are a strong community and intellectual people. If the smart contract still were, to ever break somehow, an airdrop to a new fixed contract from holders of the old contract before the error occurred can be done. So that means if for some reason it stops working on the Ethereum proof of stake side, we can just reset it from where we last had an error if something like that would ever happen. It hasn't happened in 1,000 days. Scams do not last that long, right? And we can just restart from where we left off. So if the Ethereum network stopped working, now these were one of my concerns because I've listened to almost every Richard Hart stream, and he gets this question every now and then when someone would ask, now what happens if Ethereum should break? What happens to Hex? Simply, if the network totally stopped working, Hex holders could be airdropped their tokens. And I used to cringe at when he said we can simply just copy the system state over to another EVM chain. And I never thought it was actually possible, but now these forks have proven to us that it actually works. And not only that, we now have it on different consensus mechanisms, one proof of stake, the other proof of work. This just simply increases the longevity of Hex, right? Which is very important. Not only do we have it on different consensus layers, we have it on different chains. And it just proved to me that it actually can work, and the guy hasn't been speaking through his teeth and lying. But so this has shown, and that even a small amount of the community have pretty much gone over there, created value, and sustaining it over there, which is just incredible. There's nothing in crypto that can say that. And now we have receipts. It's actually happening. And these are things to be excited about, and people are fighting about it, which it just doesn't make any sense. But maybe they're not thinking technically about it. And some of the most advanced guys in this community are the guys who are supporting it, but the jokers and the memers are the guys, and the new guys are the ones that don't seem to get it. No one is saying sell your Ethereum down at 90% on the Ethereum proof of stake work to go and migrate that side. If you're doing that, I mean, I can't help you. Like, this coin is already up hundreds of X's. It should be logic, but obviously there isn't much logic when it comes to markets because people are emotional. and cryptocurrency is their first experience. They have no idea how to manage the risk. They do not know where value is, and that is not your responsibility. You're not their financial advisor, right? That you need to make your own decisions. You're responsible for pressing the green button, the red button, the buy and the sell, right? You're responsible for your own decisions. All we can do as influencers, I put that in quotes because, you guys do not really even know who I am. There are videos of my face, so I'm not 100% anonymous on this channel. Yeah, okay, let's continue. Now, no one is saying go sell your Hex on the ETH side. No one is doing that. And if they are doing it, they should be shamed for it, because that is financial advice, and they're probably not financial advisors. Okay, where we're at. If the Ethereum network stopped working, Hex holders could be airdrop their tokens on a new contract on a working system state that supports Solidity. Hex was created for these things, right? It was literally made to do this on a working system state that supports Solidity. Now, firstly, the miners cannot change the underlying consensus layer. You need a Solidity dev to be able to do that. Miners do not know Solidity. Some of them might, but they can't change it. It is impossible. Why haven't the Ethereum or the Bitcoin miners changed the inflation yet? Why haven't they pointed all the rewards to themselves? It's absolutely ridiculous. The arguments that I've heard, oh my goodness, it breaks my brain. Anyway, of which there are several. Okay, there are several different EVM chains that support Solidity code. And now we have more. There are going to be more created in the future, and there's simply nothing you can do about it. Pulse chain being another one. Right? Now we can talk about dilution and all of those different things, maybe, right? But the price of Hex on Ethereum has only been going sideways, stable, and going up in the last few days. So there's no correlation there between Hex dumping because of this new chain that did 140x already, right? I mean, it's gotten so much gains already, and we've seen the price flat and up. It's absolutely ridiculous anyway. And everybody should be happy about this. All of us that are staked have had copies, right? And we're being accused of being newbies, people chasing new things. It's not true at all. I've been in this game for quite a long time. And Tangent, Hex Tangent, and Mary Allen as well. I'm not sure about Mary Allen's history in crypto, but Tangent has been a Bitcoin OG. I mean, he's been here longer than most of us, except for Richard Hart, of course. Let's go on. If the Ethereum price, now this is funny, this FUD also, and if they've just read the front page, hex.com/scam, read the site, please, guys. If the price drops so low that the miners on any chain, but this is in reference to Ethereum, don't want to mine anymore, they can accept payment fees in Hex instead of Ethereum. Boom. Okay? They don't need to get paid in the native coin. They can get paid in Hex as well. I'm not sure how that mechanism might work, but there you have it. Richard Hart won't be putting these things up here for no stupid reason. ERC20 contracts are safe enough to have launched $7 billion projects with no problem. Hex is a single immutable. You cannot. What I think they're trying to do, perhaps, is they think that they have influence over this market, and they, by stopping people and flooding it for some reason, they can keep people off it. It doesn't work like that, and we'll get to that. This means that it has a really low attack surface and cannot be modified by potential hackers. There you have it. The code is set in stone and can never be changed, censored, or stopped. You cannot stop it on Ethereum W, friends. Okay. Where does the demand for Hex come from? There will always be a top 20 as long as there are 20 coins of value. Whether you thought you don't, whichever you thought don't belong there. You don't think Hex has to be... You don't think it's supposed to be on ETHW while it's there and people are going to speculate, hey? Whichever you thought don't belong there. Those are your investment blind spots. Ooh. Are people blind of the investment opportunity on HexW? I think so. Well, I got there pretty quickly because I've been on the Telegram groups for a long time, and I shared these things freely to you guys when I did my swaps. Instantly, I shared links where to go. I shared the dexes to go. I was the first one to share KyberSwap. Now, it could have been risky, but KyberSwap has been here for a long time. The coin KNC has been trading for a significant amount of time. Let's just show you guys. KNC is their native coin, right? KNC. It's been trading very long. Like we traded this thing in 2017 versus Bitcoin for a very long time. You see here, it's been around for much longer than Hex has been around, right? So yeah, KNC is an established product. That's why I trusted it so quickly. And that's why I shared it with confidence as well. Okay. Those are your investment blind spot. They went from nowhere to the top, making lots of people rich along the way. This is the difference between your desires and the market. They might have desires not to have this thing circulating and trading, but it's there. There's nothing you can do about it. This is how markets work. People are going to speculate, especially if they think there is a value there. It's hard to believe that the market wants things you don't. Really hard. This is brilliant. There are a few coins on this list that some people really do not like. However, they have to learn humility and respect the market. The market will not change no matter how hard they yell. Many try to change the market by yelling and they failed. The lesson is, if you're in crypto to get rich or richer, you must respect these 1 billion to 100 billion market cap coins that came out of nowhere. For they showed the highest ROI in the shortest time. If you don't know how they did it, you don't know how the next one will. Know thyself. Hex does everything better than Bitcoin except for the 800 days. Yes, in 12 years, just 800. Websites that accept BTC. An efficient market value is a better thing over a worse thing as time passes. Okay, there you have it. Let's get into the show today. We're going to be looking at Hex prices, of course, and the performance of the ETHW, the ETH proof of work forks, and also check out hexw.info. This is Matty Allen's new website where you can check out all the links if you're interested in this. It has all of the links you would need, all of the important information, the influencers that you can check out that have made videos. So do go check it out. It's really helpful, and Matty is always on it very, very quickly. Okay, so let's quickly look at ETHW. This is the 4-hour chart. We're up like 250% from the lows. It's hard to know what really is driving this, because the ETH Fair is also up significantly on 188% from the lows. Not as good as ETHW. And ETHW hasn't taken the insane punishment downtrend that ETHW has. I'm a bit skeptic about ETF because I still can't connect my MetaMask to the network. You need to download an external wallet, which I'm not going to do, especially not on my computer. No more Chrome extensions than MetaMask. Chrome extensions are probably some of the dangerous things you can install after anti-cheat software on for your games, so be careful. We are pretty overextended here on the 4-hour. The daily on on ETHW is, I mean, the indicators are so low, it's been punished quite a lot, right? Because everybody just sold down the ETHW price with their free copies that they got. So, and I'm quite impressed with this bounce over here. The stochastic RSI, it still has a little bit more time to go on the daily. The RSI has so much room to move. There's not much technical analysis what we can do, but this is between 45 and 36 is where the professionals will be loading up their shorts. So they might cause a little bit of the market to take a little bit of a stall here. But shorting is incredibly dangerous. Trading is incredibly dangerous. I'm not endorsing that at all. Please be careful. There's no reason to take on leverage, especially in crypto, because the volatility is simply just so insane. So this is ETHW. I mean, there's still lots of room to go, but we've moved pretty quickly in the last few hours, so do not be surprised if you get a bit of consolidation here and maybe it just breaks out again. If I were to maybe get some more, once again, not up here, this is in the notes section. If you were interested, the $7 to $6 area is where you should be interested. If you are wanting to speculate and move some over to the ETHX side. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Let's go in over to the Hex prices. Now, the price increase moved Hex up as well. This is called Art's Law. Because Hex is paired with ETHW, we had this massive run-up just from the liquidity being paired with ETHW, and you can see it didn't move much on versus ETHW itself, but it just got pulled up on the US dollar value as the price exploded on ETHW. And then some guys saw opportunity here as the ETH price obviously looked a little bit juicy, and it just reset the price. But if we put on the line chart, this is a beautiful W that has formed here. As soon as we break this level up here, I just right click to that, the 0.0028 level, you're gonna have a good measured move to all-time highs, I think, yeah, to 0.0042. And this is good that as soon as ETHW takes a little bit of a break, Hex will run versus ETHW. It's been moving sideways like insane. It's probably someone that has a limit order over here, and they're just absorbing all of this selling pressure at the moment. And it even looks like there's a sell limit above it as well, so we're just trending sideways. The indicators on the 4-hourly has never been this low, except for the MFI. It would have been awesome if we can come all the way down here without taking too much damage on the price chart. But I mean, we've taken off from these levels as well and made higher highs, so I won't be surprised if we just take off from here. Let's cover the Ethereum proof of stake, the original Hex chain. It looks solid. I mean, we're up since the indicators bottomed down here. That is a dragonfly doji over here on the daily. Another one over here, so you can expect, these are beautiful candles, all three of them. And you can see the price action that happens after that. It's not going to be a long one as it's just Sunday. It's a beautiful day here. Remember, do play from a position of strength. I always risk a very small percentage of my overall portfolio if I'm going to be speculating. And at this moment, you can probably say that the hex on the ETHW is a bit of speculation. Now, I was lucky to have that Kyber swap link shared out to the community, and it really helped me out because I got all of these positions for free. Now, this is the Bitcoin chart. We're not going to cover it much. We have not made a new low. We've been moving sideways in this channel for such a long time. Steph, the 0x Steph on Twitter, he's the creator of the Staker app for Hex. He's actually called the bottom down here, and he perfectly called it the top up here. Perfectly called it. He's also, yeah, he's not outright saying it. He's playing with his words a bit, but that's fine. I mean, you do not want to do outright things and create the bottom of the market. And I think he's also of the opinion that we've bottomed here. And once again, I told you last time, a little dip like this, we made new lows, but it's not that significant. I mean, does it is it even on the line chart? Yeah, it's a little bit of a lower low on the line chart. Let's see the weekly. It's not great. I mean, perfect market structure would have been if we held here, but either way, we can still continue to move sideways here, creating higher lows. Let's go into the chat quickly. I was using that garbage BitKeep. The OB is probably at 50 in ETHW. What does that mean? The OB, or Jojo Joy. The OB is about at 50 on ETHW. The overbought. Okay. That name, dude. Nietzsche. Anyway. That's a Norwegian, yeah. Thanks, Hans. Greetings from Norway. Greetings, dude. Greetings from South Africa. At the bottom of the world. Yeah, so most people will be watching this later on. I want to thank you for watching my videos. I do really appreciate it. If you want to see more, remember to smash up the like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Maybe tomorrow. We finally get the close of this weekly. Let's see if we've held support on the weekly. We're a little bit below the weekly support over here. Hopefully it closes above 19,300, which would be pretty easy to do. And the monthly has a lot more, not a lot of time or go, 5 or 6 days left to go, and we'll see. We also wanted to close above these levels. So yeah, with that being said, check out the links, hexw.info and the other influencers that are covering it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Do go read through the hex.com website. It's incredibly informative. It will give you comebacks when people tell you that it's a scam. Especially the Ponzi and the pyramid scheme. It's really good info here, and it will set your mind to rest as well if you have a few doubts. Okay. So yeah, thank you for watching this. And remember, Hex is immutable. It cannot be changed. No one can stop it. That is awesome. Right. So yeah, thank you for watching this short stream. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers for now, and bye-bye.